Do you need the cause number?
I do.
It's 239-0060.
Sorry, I didn't even think about offering it to you. My apologies.
Sure. So we're here because they filed a bond violation report. He was ordered to submit to a drug and alcohol test. He tested positive for marijuana.
Yes, Judge, that was on the 14th. He appeared in court on the 14th. That's the day I got appointed. You sent him for a drug test that day. According to my notes, he came back positive that day. He and I approached you, and on my notes from the 14th, it says he did test positive, but you were going to give him 50 days to get clean.
Sure.
So I got a test date for him for May 6th, but my next appearance date is sometime in April for him, and I think he has to be here then too.
Okay.
So, but he's set for the 4th. Can we withdraw that setting and just keep how it was, please?
For sure.
Thank you so much. It's just a record snafu. Thank you so much, Judge. May I be excused? That's all I had today. Thank you.
You said number 3?
Page 3.
You are Danielle Davis. Davis, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On March 31st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a theft call at Walmart and made contact with the loss prevention officer who had detained the defendant. The loss prevention officer said he witnessed the defendant concealing items in a bag and then proceeded to pay for several items, but not those concealed in the bag. The defendant then passed all points of sale without trying to pay for the concealed items. The total value of the concealed items was $264.78.
All right, Ms. Davis, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm warning you now as a condition of your bond not to go to Walmart, any Walmart for any reason. Do you understand? If I find that you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds, ma'am. Do you mind filing those conditions, please?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Davis, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No.
I'll have you fill out an application for a court-appointed lawyer. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I need to know everything about you. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it right back to you. I need to know how much money you have in the bank, what kind of job, what kind of car, all that jazz, and then we'll take a look to see whether you qualify. Deputy Miranda is going to give you the application. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box.
Morning, Judge.
Hey, Eric, how are you, man?
So that's right, I don't know, but I don't want to not put nothing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just know.
I just look at and don't step. So I said, okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
She just puts all that on everything?
She's looking for a job in the.
I get it. How do you eat then? You have to have money to eat. How do you eat? You got to, okay, that's good. Yeah, Social Security is good. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you put down something, so we know that you have some income coming in, right? Okay. You are Ricardo Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 27th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer observed a vehicle traveling 90 miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone and failed to signal a lane change. A traffic stop was initiated, and upon contact with the defendant, the law enforcement officer observed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red bloodshot eyes. The defendant admitted to consuming 10 beers. STs were conducted at a nearby parking lot where the officer observed 6 out of 6 on the HGN, 2 out of 8 on the walk and turn, and 1 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. The defendant consented to a breath specimen in blue 0.16 and 0.158.
Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. You look up, see, is any prior DWIs in the license, please?
I do not see any prior DWIs, Your Honor. However, I'm unable to look up his driver's license because there is a driver's license number that we have in our system. From what I have, I'm unsure if that means he does not have a driver's license.
He does not have a license at the moment.
You're not allowed to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care that you need groceries. I don't care that there's a kitten that has to go to the hospital. You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to. If I find that you do, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. I don't know what your immigration status, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer and you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this case is over, and then you get shipped off to immigration. Do you understand? Part of your other bond conditions are that you're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, you will go to jail. No more PR bonds for you. Now, you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Benavides, and he will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games and you're not responding to phone calls or text messages, likewise, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. For now, we'll have you come up here, swear a test that you're not going to drive. You'll get to Victoria to sign a reset with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and then you're free to go. Thanks, sir.
Intoxicated guys. Yeah, okay. And then
All right, I'm gonna
just get them up.
Okay, I gotta run.
Okay.
So we're not late.
This one is your bond conditions, that's the no drugs, no alcohol, random verification.
Guys, I gotta run. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. We'll be bright and early. Back at it tomorrow. Okay?